How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron from Strubby's Construction and Design. Today we're going to do a little review on some interior pre-hung doors, and we are going to compare Home Depot's Jeld-Wen to Lowe's Reliabilt. And we're going to go ahead and compare those, see how they stack up against each other and the quality. So stay tuned. So here we are. I have two identical interior pre-hung doors. I'm installing all new doors in this house for a client, and went over to Lowe's to buy all the doors. They were out of a couple different sizes, so we went ahead and headed on over to Home Depot and bought the remaining doors in the Jeld-Wen. Which was, I think it was like 4 doors Jeld-Wen, then we have 8 or 9 that are gonna go ahead and be the Reliabilt. And they went ahead and did that because after looking at them, they look identical, like the actual door panels themselves. So here, I'll get a little close up. This is the Reliabilt. You can kind of see the wood grain. So it's actually a nice looking door. Nothing wrong there. And then I'm going to zoom in on the detail around these squares. And now we're going to jump over to the Jeld-Wen and let you see that they are literally almost identical. Zoom out here on the Jeld-Wen. Kind of pan down. You can see, you know, once again they have the wood grain design, which looks pretty nice. You know, there's no major flaws or anything like that in it. So what got me to doing this actual review is, let's sneak around here into the hallway. And so I just finished the first door right now, and the first door was a Reliabilt, and it went extremely smooth. Everything, you know, it went smooth. I had no problems installing that. And this next door I was doing, which is this entry door, or not this entry door, this bedroom door right here, happened to be one of the Jeld-Wen doors. And so I unpackaged it, pulled the door off the frame, because the way I like to install them, I like to set the hinge side first, get that all plumbed up, and then I like to hang the door back in there and just plumb the rest of the jamb. So, you know, I'm gonna do this backwards. I'm gonna show you a Reliabilt first, and then we'll go back to the Jeld-Wen. So here's the Reliabilt, and you can see here, they just kind of staple their little paper on the side, and that's really the only packaging they come with. So the door themselves are really nice, and that goes for the Jeld-Wen also, but I have no problem with the door. Let me separate these here, and we will look at hinges, because I don't know if you've watched my other videos, but I installed some Jeld-Wen doors, what was it, last week or the week before, a French door and then a front door, and the fitment of their hinges was absolutely horrendous. So once again, we're on the Reliabilt. Looks like they mortised a little wide, but the hinge is set in there nice. It's nice and smooth, it's not popping out. All the screws are nice and flat. None of those are real cockeyed or sticking out. Go down to the next hinge. Looks like we have a really good fit on this one. Screws are nice and flat, flush. And third and final hinge on the door. Looks like a pretty good fit. Screws are nice and flush. I like it. All right, now let's pop over here to the jamb side of the frame. We got another tight fit. Looks like Just a little bit of wood burrs there, no problem. Screws are nice and flush. Good to go. Same thing here, a little bit of wood burrs on there. From the router bits probably getting a little bit dull. Nice fit. Screws are good. Nice fit. Screws are pretty good. Looks like that top one's just slightly crooked, but you know what, I'll take it. One crooked one out of 12 screws on these, I like. And then let's see here, our corners are nice and flush. So the jambs are flushed out. And here, the stop looks pretty good. Let's go around to the other side. Looks like stop is pretty good. We have a slight bit of over miter there, but not too bad. Once you caulk that, that's all gonna get hidden anyway. So, jam is looking pretty good. Don't have any complaints with this one, and you know, I just installed one of them. I didn't have any issues on that one, so awesome. So let me go ahead. I'm sliding this door back over. We're gonna go ahead and check out the Jeld-Wen now. So these come packaged. They kind of have these cardboard up and around the hinges, protecting the corners, which is actually better than the Reliabilt. The Jeld-Wen has all 4 corners protected with cardboard when you buy it, so you rip off all the cardboard. So better protection for shipping on their part. So let's start with door hinges. Let me pull this guy out, slide it over. All right, here we go on the door. Door hinge number 1. We got a little bit of overage there from the router, not too bad. Oh, freaking screws. Wow. And there we go. We have a hinge that is completely wobbly. Screws aren't tight. Screws are sticking out. Awesome. Hinge 2. Holy shit. Look at that one. This one at least is tight. Screws are a little bit protruding. Not a big deal. So we just have they mortised out way too far on that one. Third and final hinge. They mortised a little wide on that one. Holy crap, same thing. Don't even have the freaking hinge tight. Screws sticking way out. All right, let's go over here to the jam. First one, not too bad. Same thing, you know, a little bit of the router bit's getting a little dull there. Hinge isn't wobbling around. Screws are sticking out. That one's definitely sticking out. That one's sticking out. That one's pretty flush. Hinge 2. Over mortise, both sides. Screws are flush and hinges tight. Not horrible. Here we have a screw that they screw too tight, which is cracking the jam. We have a pretty flush. We have one that's sticking out pretty. Actually, it's not so bad. Now that I'm actually looking at it. But we got a couple that are, they cracked the jam. They didn't pre-drill. They just screwed them into a dry jam. So, hinges on the Jeld-Wen, I'm gonna rate that as a really sucks. I'm probably gonna have the same freaking problems with this one that I did fighting the front door. Holy shit, I didn't even actually see that. So, there we go. Way freaking, oh yeah, look at that. Yep. They did not made up their jams. That side's horrible. This side's decent. They're only sticking out maybe a 1/16 over here. I could live with that. Let's look at the inside. stop. That stop looks pretty decent. It's off about a 1/16. Come up here to the other side and holy shit. There we go. That's the quality you get with Jeld-Wen right there. Expect that on almost every single door. In the last 3 doors I've touched that were Jeld-Wen, that quality is the exact same across all 3 of them. That's what you can expect. You can expect crappy mortises for your hinges, screws that are every which way, loose, too tight, the whole 9 yards, wood that or jams that aren't, they didn't even flush them out at all. Yeah, I just, oh man, I absolutely hate Home Depot's pre-hung doors. And that's all of them, everything. That's not just pre-hung interior, that's pre-hung exterior, that's French doors, that's, if it says Jeld-Wen on it, it fucking sucks. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's not worth your time. When you can go over to Lowe's, buy a Reliabilt, which is almost the exact same price. Actually, I believe the Reliabilts are cheaper than the Jeld-Wens. You can buy it for cheaper, and you get way better quality. And in the end, it probably takes me about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes a door less by buying Reliabilt versus the Jeld-Wen. I spend so much extra time fixing all this crap that this company just, I can't even, you know, they're shit. That's the bottom end. Jeld-Wen is shit. Reliabilt is a cheaper quality door that at least they care about when they put together. You're getting cheap components, but they put them together well. So that's my 2 cents on it. You know, I've only installed, I don't know, upwards of 500-600 doors before. Not a ton. I'm not a door installer by trade. I do a little bit of everything. But yeah. So there you go. That's my 2 cents right there. So, you know, take it for what it is. But I thought I'd show you firsthand. Those weren't 2 doors that I picked out. I didn't pick out a good one of the Jeld-Wens or a bad one of the Jeld-Wens and a good one of the Reliabilt. That was literally, I picked up this Jeld-Wen door to install it. It was crap. I picked up the Reliabilt that's in the room right next door that I was going to install right after this one, pulled it over here, and those were the 2 comparisons. I didn't cherry pick. You're not getting a good and a bad. No, this is exactly the quality that you get. So I had to make that review because I can't stand this stuff. So, all right, guys, have a good one. By the way, I got to throw in this extra little snippet just so you know. I'm not paid by Reliabilt or Lowe's. I'm not endorsed by either one. This is a true and honest review. I am a contractor that is installing these doors for clients. And so, yeah, this is what it is. They're not paying me anything to make the review. This is an honest opinion, or honest review and opinion, I should say. All right, just thought I'd throw that in there. Bye.